Listen to me very carefully. If you have been mapping out your Primogem budget based on the massive version 6.6 banner leak that circulated a few days ago, you need to hit the brakes immediately. The entire roadmap just experienced a catastrophic shakeup. A massive update just dropped from the depths of the Chinese theory crafting forums, and things have gotten incredibly messy. The initial leaks heavily promised a stacked dream team lineup featuring the highly anticipated debut of Nicole and Loven, running alongside reruns for the Pyro Archon, Mavica, and the Dendro powerhouse, Kinich. Well, wipe that slate clean. That original intel was heavily flawed. Today, we are tearing apart the newly updated leak, exposing exactly why Kinich has been violently ejected from the lineup and breaking down the hard data-mined evidence proving that Duran is officially taking his place. If you want to survive the absolute Primogem drought heading our way, grab a notebook because we are separating the absolute facts from the community fiction. Let's immediately address the elephant in the room, the Kinich situation. The person who originally seeded the Kinich lineup across the Chinese forums has officially stepped forward and admitted it was purely speculative guesswork. It wasn't rooted in raw game data, it was just a shot in the dark. However, the brand new information replacing him with Duran, that is a completely different story. This new pivot is actively supported by the architecture of the upcoming game files. Why is Duran suddenly hijacking the 6.6 schedule? It all boils down to the endgame combat cycle. Heoverse absolutely loves tailoring their banner reruns to perfectly counter the current cycle of the Spiral Abyss, or in this specific case, the brutal new iterations of the Stygian Onslaught. Data miners have unearthed the boss lineup for the 6.6 Stygian Onslaught, and it is an absolute gauntlet. We are talking about the Watcher, the Fallen Vigil, the Hydrotupa, and the terrifying Radiant Glacial Wolf. What do all these monolithic bosses have in common? They are defined by obnoxious invulnerability phases, colossal health pools, and incredibly thick elemental shielding. These mechanics are quite literally designed to be obliterated by Duran. His specific combat kit thrives in these exact high-pressure, shield-breaking environments. Heoverse isn't just throwing him on a banner, they are selling you the definitive solution to the patch's hardest content. It is a brilliant, calculated marketing strategy. But the Stygian Onslaught is only half of the equation. We have to talk about the brand new character making her debut, Nicole. As a confirmed member of the legendary Hexenzirkel and a close associate of Alice, Nicole isn't just dropping into the game to look pretty, she is going to fundamentally alter team synergies. While not every witch in the Hexenzirkel synergizes perfectly, the current theory crafting strongly suggests that Nicole's specific supportive capabilities are custom-tailored to amplify Duran's raw damage output. When you combine the fact that Duran is mathematically overdue for a rerun, that the endgame bosses are weak to his kit, and that the brand new Pyro support is perfectly designed to buff him, the writing is absolutely on the wall. The definitive, most highly probable Phase 6.6 lineup is officially Nicole, Lohen, Mavica, and Duran. Now, while we are correcting the timeline, I urgently need to clarify a massive misconception regarding the immediate version 6.5 banners. I have seen countless players completely misunderstanding the Chronicled Wish schedule for the upcoming patch. Let me set the record completely straight. In version 6.5, Phase 1 is exclusively locked down by Lana and Chaska. That's it. The highly anticipated Chronicled Wish banner will not be available when the patch launches. It is strictly reserved for Phase 2, running concurrently alongside the Llama and Nefer reruns. Please, I am begging you, do not log in on day 1 of patch 6.5 expecting to dump your fates into the Chronicled Wish. You will be sorely disappointed. You must budget your resources to survive until the second half of the update. Here is the ultimate takeaway, travelers. You have to understand how the leak ecosystem actually operates. Information regarding brand new character debuts, like Nicole and Lohen, is almost always rock solid. We generally know who is joining the roster several updates in advance. However, rerun banners are an entirely different beast. Heoverse treats reruns like highly classified state secrets, and they frequently shuffle the deck at the absolute last second just to mess with data miners. While Mavica makes total logical sense as an Archon seeking her first rerun, and Duran fits the endgame content perfectly, they are still fundamentally unconfirmed. I am seeing people on Twitter and Reddit swearing blood oaths to these leaks and completely ruining their account planning. That's a massive mistake. The definitive, undeniable truth about the 6.6 banners will not be officially locked in until the beta client updates on April 8th. Until that exact date, keep your Primogems locked in the vault, treat every rerun rumor with extreme caution, and stay patient. If this clarification video helped you reevaluate your pulling strategy, do me a massive favor and obliterate that like button. Hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never fall for a fake leak again. Thank you all so much for watching. Spend your wishes wisely, and I will see you in the next one.